Hello, welcome to Pop Along RC, the RC car channel dedicated to RC car racing, and we are here trackside. We thought we'd do a little chat.
Yeah, well,
chat.
you can't even talk. What's going on with you?
Trackside. There you go.
Trackside waffle. We did a trackside waffle video last time we was here. People liked it. They said, "I like that video you did." So we're going to just have a little chat about a certain couple of bits that have come up. People have said, and what we've been up to. So the last race meeting we did, you, was the MKGP. What an event that was, right?
Wow. Do you know what? Doing lots of really positive things for the RC hobby. We're all really passionate about RC. And do you know what? They did some really good things. I still think there's more to come from that event. There's more to come. I've got a few little suggestions that I could throw out. Should we do it? Should we throw them out there?
Yeah.
Little tweaks to maybe making that even better.
Well, you got some ideas.
I've got some ideas, yeah.
Go on, then, what are you thinking?
So, do you know what? When you walk in,
yeah,
the way that most people that have reached that area, they walk in, they see the back of the rostrum.
Yeah.
It doesn't look as good.
No.
And the other thing is, as well, you've got the pits set, where the pits are set up. They're on one side, so you've got racers there. Then you've got the rostrum, racers that side. Then the other side, there was another little pitting area and shops and stuff.
Yeah.
So actually, racers get three sides of the track, and spectators, they were like 5 or 6 deep.
That's a very good point.
On one side. I reckon if they tweak the layout, and I've already thought about it in my head because I do this sort of thing, if you were to put the rostrum on one end,
yeah,
you could potentially have the pits behind the rostrum, so therefore that side of the track isn't affected.
Good idea.
And then you can have three sides of the track exposed to the public, so therefore it gets more people able to view and enjoy it. And in addition, if racers want to get a view, they can go out and stand with the public, maybe talk about the hobby a little bit more.
I agree, because we are all about, exposing the hobby and putting it out there. I mean, it's great being here today, and this is a sellout event. There's 107 entries today.
Yeah, and just to mention, we are at Stevenage for the Carpet Legends.
Yeah, but we're in a hall in the middle of Stevenage on a rainy day. No one's going to be passing by dropping in unless they're playing a little bit of pickleball or using the gym.
The pickleballers do like to come in, don't they?
Yeah, they do. But what we found at the MKGP is people were genuinely asking questions, coming over and having a chat. Now, there is one thing I do want to say.
Go on then.
Is that there's the age-old debate, isn't there? Why are younger people not coming into the hobby? There's a few people here, but you can count them on one hand.
Yeah.
Right? The MKGP, there was a few more, but that was a mega stacked-out event. So why do you think younger people, are not taking it on? What do you think?
I've got
because I think I know
ideas.
as well.
Yeah.
I think I know.
The thing is, right? Let's take
Go on.
Crofts, for example.
Okay, Crofts.
Crofts, they do that dog show thing, and they dance around circles with their dogs, and they run in straight lines, or they jump over things, or they just stand there looking pretty. Yeah. The doggy thing.
The dog thing. Yeah.
Do you think they go? This hobby, this is going to finish soon. It's going to be game over because there's not enough kids doing it.
No.
That other one, you did a little bit of research.
So I did a little bit of research. Lawn bowls, right? I typed into ChatGPT,
It's your new friend, old ChatGPT,
it is, yeah.
Isn't it?
Statistics for lawn bowls, right? Did you know there's 400,000 people in the UK doing lawn bowls?
There's not enough kids playing your lawn bowls.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, because there was about 18% under the age of 30 doing it, which begs the question: is it a sport for kids? Is it a hobby for kids? And
that'll bring me on actually to the next little. I'm not even going to say rant because I don't think it's a rant anymore.
Go on,
I think it's a valid point. Entry-level classes.
Entry-level classes.
And that, if we want more beginners, more kids in this hobby, we need better entry-level classes. I've been doing this hobby for 15 years, and out of all the entry-level classes, there's only one that's still an entry-level class.
Yeah.
And that is the Tamiya's. It doesn't matter where you go, the Tamiya is an entry-level class. Let's look at another entry-level class. The Camtech Minis was a brilliant class. Brushed motors, NIM batteries.
It's very quick, isn't it, now?
And now it's brushless. You've got the LMP national champion
Yeah.
running in the mini class. It's no longer as accessible. Let's take another one. The LMGT3 class, which was billed as the new class to get more people into the LMP scene and an entry-level class for beginners. I came second to last. There were they were finalists from the LMP Nationals running in that class. I think that is what happens. There are fun classes, and these classes are all very fun. But when you get very seasoned racers racing in them, the standard pops up and everyone's like, well, I want to have what he's got. And they evolve. It's the nature of the hobby. Hobbies evolve and things like that. But the beauty of the Tamiya class is it stayed as a Tamiya class. 21 turn, torqued, tuned motors, and run your budget, entry-level chassis.
You know what? We've been going over this conversation time after time after time. You know, you can have a rant all you like. However, I have heard that last year, I don't know about this year, but last year the BRCA had a bit of a bumper year in their numbers. So numbers have gone up. Not necessarily kids, right, I have to say. But numbers nevertheless have gone up, which says our hobby's thriving. It's good. And this is a sellout. Most of the places we go sell out. Our event was a sellout.
Sold out in an hour and a half.
So in which case it's good. So there you go. But I think there's other reasons that kids aren't getting involved, and I think that parents, like I raced with my dad, as I keep going on about in videos, but you know, because he did a 9 to 4. He was an electrician, 9 to 4 job, and the weekend was ours, and we went out and we raced cars. But people work longer, don't they? Like if we do a club meeting midweek, kind of screws us up a bit, doesn't it? Tiredness levels and things like that. That's one reason. Another reason is we both work with kids, right? I work with slightly younger ones than you, and if I hear the word Roblox one more time, I'm going to go crazy. They are gamers. It's the gamers generation. They are on their gadgets.
You know what? There's an argument that our generation is also the gaming generation, because we had the NES, the Commodore 16, the Commodore 64, the Spectrum, the Atari 2600, and then it kind of evolved. There is a gaming
the thing is,
community.
and I'm going to
It's been there
step in
for
it.
years.
Yeah, it has, but the games are online now. So as soon as kids start to get bored with it, the guys that run the games change it and they refresh it, and it keeps luring those kids back in. You've got the algorithms on the TikTok and all the rest of it.
I think for the age that I work with, it's GTA, Grand Theft Auto. I don't know what version they're on at the moment.
I don't know.
But yeah, there's always those games. I think when we were younger, it was Golden Doodah, the James Bond one on the N64, and
well, I remember Pac-Man,
Call of Duty
actually,
and bits and bobs like that. So I think there is a place for RC to work in parallel with the gaming world, but I think I don't know.
It's a difficult one.
I think
Let's put it out
it's
there.
more about. I think.
But kids have got to get to a racetrack.
It needs to be accessible.
Yeah, the kids have got to get to a racetrack, and they've got to go with a parent, right? So the parent's going to want to get involved in it. If it's too expensive as well, there's loads of factors.
It's easier for the parent to put them on their computer, I guess.
There seems to be like when I raced back in the day, it's very, very grassroots. People had toolboxes from, I don't know, B&Q, and now people have got them OGO, but it's all a bit bougie. Isn't it?
Well, look at the car you're running today. It doesn't get much more bougie than an
I know, and I've
on.
got a part to play in all this. Absolutely, I love my toys, but I do it now because I couldn't do it back then. We were on a shoestring. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's interesting, isn't it?
For me, the most fun I'm having, I'm going to come back to it, going Friday nights down my local club with my son running the Tamiyas. It scratches an itch, it ticks a box.
Yeah.
And my son, he's asking to go racing now. He wants to go racing, and this summer we'll get back out. Do you know what I'm looking forward to the most?
What are you looking forward to?
I want to get some of those short course trucks out on the grass field with the tyres.
Yeah, I kind of
back
miss
to
it.
the grassroots stuff.
Yeah.
I went for a dog walk the other day.
What happened?
Everywhere's flooded round my way. So
you need a model boat, don't you?
Tell you what, you do. If you were going, why aren't you getting out doing the old pop along park grass tracks and stuff. This is why. It's just the weather is horrendous.
It's really bad here in the UK. It's flooding all over the show. Yeah. Hence, this is a sold-out, stacked event, isn't it? Because people want to race their cars. But what do you think? You know, what do you think about the whole? I'll tell you who's doing well with the old getting young people in. It's DDRC. What are the other guys? Vision.
Yeah.
RC Vision.
RC
yeah, those
Vision.
guys are doing a good.
They're
good
doing
job
some
doing
STEM
that.
work. But
They
you know
are.
what? I put a picture up on our Facebook a while back. Because I work in a secondary school and I'm involved with. I've got a little club that we run, and it's the F1 in schools that's then turned into STEM racing. And you know what? There are so many amazing, bright future out there for engineers.
Yeah.
And like the detail that they go into. And I think there is a place to tap into it.
Definitely.
But
Well, they're doing a good job.
Maybe it's about looking at getting scouts involved as well.
Look,
as a
I think-
badge. Can you imagine getting an RC car badge for scouts?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's something the BRCA could maybe look at. Maybe we
Yeah,
could
it
get
could
involved
do.
in that. But having badges for scouts,
But
for
look,
Duke of Edinburgh.
Listen.
these are the sort of things.
The way I see it, yeah, is that if you look around the room here, you've got guys our age, mainly guys. Yeah, there are a few girls, but not many.
couple.
It's thriving. You know, we when we're
You
trackside.
saying you don't want any more people doing RC?
No, I am. Of course, we need people because it's good for us. It's good for shops. It's good for business. It's good for like mental health reasons. There's loads of reasons why people should be doing this hobby. But one thing I have noticed that when we go trackside, I don't think we've ever had, maybe a couple, but the people that come up to us and say, "Oh, I got into racing because your videos," are normally fully grown men, aren't
Yeah.
they?
And do you know what? Thanks for coming over and speaking to us. We really enjoy chatting to people that have got back into the hobby, people that follow the channel. Even at the MKGP, there was people racing there, beating me, I must add, that said, I'm only here because I've been watched your channel and it's got me back off the sofa and back out racing. So
Absolutely. I'll tell you what we need, though.
What do we need?
In all fairness,
we need a sofa
That's
here.
where we do, but a centre of excellence, an RC racing centre of excellence. I wonder if the BRCA might consider that at some point. I don't know.
A central hub.
A
With
central hub.
a bit like the Huddy Arena where they've got everything in one place.
Do you know what? If you'd have asked me that about 3 or 4 years ago, I said, "Man, I don't think that would work." I actually think it might work
We're
now.
getting to
I
the
think
point
there's
now.
enough people where it could quite be. You know, have an on-site shop to subsidise it. There's stuff you could do there. Do STEM stuff there. Anyway. Look, you got any ideas or whatever? Or if the BRCA are watching, which they sometimes
They do, don't they? Apologies. Our videos, they're just about get people talking. It's not good or bad. Hopefully this video's not been good or bad. It's just been a waffle, a discussion, isn't it?
It has. Anyway, put your comments in the comment section. What do you think about it? How can we grow it? Do we need to grow it even? Is it all right as it is? Who knows? I don't know.
You say that. We went to DMS last week for you to run your Fast Fox.
Yeah.
What car did I run?
Well, you couldn't get in. It was fully booked.
Fully booked, couldn't get in. And actually today, I was booked in. You turned up. Couldn't get a space, could you? But fortunately for you, somebody was poorly and they weren't here, so therefore you got a spot today.
Yeah.
So that is the other thing. With these bigger race events, there is a capacity to this hobby.
Right. On that note, I think I've just heard I've got to go up and have another race in a minute. So if you like what you see, like, subscribe, hit the old ding dong bell. Please comment, please share the videos. Hopefully we'll see you trackside soon.